really happened. I didn't make that up.
Not anything to invent.
Pardon me?
Not something you would easily invent.
No, I wouldn't invent that about anybody, but it really happened. I couldn't believe what was going to happen in my coat after I tried to brush the water out of it, you know, because it was a whole tumbler full of water. He just enjoyed that very much. After she did that, she disappeared. I would have too.
Now we watched an excerpt, delightful excerpt from Tom, Dick, and Harry. I'd always heard that Garson Kanin didn't tell any of the cast members how the film was going to end.
That's right. That's right. And you have a darling friend of mine here in the audience who was in that film.
Mm-hmm.
And he is so charming. And he was so wonderful in that scene.
Mm-hmm.
The bell thing.
It's a great scene.
You're saying you have a bell song. And he is. Mr. Burgess Meredith, stand up. Where is Burgess? Burgess Meredith, stand up. Wherever you are.
All the way in the back. He had to go. He lives in Malibu and was worried about
His house.
climate. Yes. But he was. So you shot the film in sequence then?
Yes.
Until the very end. Now, were you rooting for one of the three suitors to get you?
No, I wasn't trying to be the producer, no. I never tried to be the producer. I would like to have.
Would you have enjoyed doing that? I mean, today so many actresses become their own producers, almost as a defense mechanism to protect themselves and develop the stories they want to make. Would you have wanted to do that?
I think the best part I would like would be to be the director. As we see today, so many young ladies are doing it. I directed a musical comedy in New York, but I haven't directed a film yet, and I'd love to do that.
Would you have wanted to try to direct yourself or just to direct
No,
another
not
film?
no. I wouldn't do that. I'd be unfair to me if I did that.
We watched that early short subject you made in New York when you were still working on the stage. When you had a number of years' experience on the stage before you made your first film.
Right.
Did you find it tough to adapt to working for a camera instead of playing to a live audience?
No, not at all. I'm such a show-off, you know. The director tell me what to do, and I said, the first mistake I made, of course, was when my first director for the first film I made said to me, I want you to go over to the phone and pick it up and dial a number, or give the operator a number. There was no dialing then. And so I said, how many steps would you like me to take? He looked at me and he said, just go to the phone. I wanted to be so particular about what he wanted me to do. Just go to the phone. I mean, that's simple enough.
Was there one director who ever gave you advice that really made a difference to you, not just about a particular scene, but about the way you worked?
Well, I love a director who gives you a little leeway and says, now I want you to do this and do that, and you do it the way you see it. And then if they like it, they say, now that was nice, I like that. So print it. And when I hear that, I breathe a sigh of relief. Because if he tells me to do it a certain way, and I'm not in agreement with that, because I try to show him how much better it is this way. I'm a sly fox.
We saw a very funny scene from Once Upon a Honeymoon, directed by Leo McCarey.
Oh, he was a good director.
Now, he was famous for improvising and for encouraging you to improvise.
Well, he'd rewrite the scenes every day. Yeah, he loved to do that.
Would that throw you off balance at all?
No, no, I'm a fast study.
And did he like surprises? Did he like finding new things?
Yes, he found new things. He'd say, now that was a good idea. And of course, that would thrill me.
Why?
Well, if he thought something I had improvised was good.
Well, we're not surprised.
No, he would be surprised. I would be surprised if he liked it.
Now, you need a good partner to do that, though. Cary Grant was obviously a good.
Oh, he was wonderful to work with. Cary was one of the most enjoyable people to work with because his timing was so rhythmical. You knew exactly when the punchline was coming. And when it should, if I was to have it, when I should say it. It was really wonderful working with him.
How many people here have read Miss Rogers' book? Because I don't want a number of people.
I want to see it because I want to see what my royalties are going to be.
It's a healthy number, we'll put it that way.
Yeah, healthy
But
number.
for the benefit of those who haven't, as you well know, and you've discussed many times, for years and years there was, gossip was the wrong word, but there was talk that you and Fred Astaire really didn't get along. That
That's
that
so
except on
untrue,
screen.
and it's always, even at the time it was said, it was untrue. And for the years afterward, he spent an hour on a television show saying, Ginger and I like each other very much, we respect each other, and I just love that kid, he'd say. And I would say the equivalent of the same thing when I was on a television show. And people just wouldn't have it. They wanted us to be at each other's throats.
Makes a better story.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, did you know that Ginger and Fred argue all the time?
Give us an idea of how much work went into photographing one number, like the one we saw tonight.
Well, it would take, we have 6 weeks of preparation for the doing the film, for the pre-production, and we would rehearse it 6 weeks. For every dance, we'd rehearse it each day until we polished it. And then we'd rehearse all the dances each day for 6 weeks. At the end of 6 weeks, we'd have what we thought was a polished routine, or routines, plural. And when the show started, when we arrived at that place in the film where the dance was supposed to take place, we would go out, we'd play the dialogue ahead, go right in and do the number. And I got a great kick out of having the fun of remembering each thing as it came, even after that. Because that's a long time, to keep in thought each step.
Was the shooting long, or was the real time put into the rehearsal?
Well, the time it was in the rehearsal was, we all said there's not enough rehearsal time. No matter who is an actor or actress, they'll agree with me, there's not enough rehearsal time, ever. But 6 weeks was certainly a good round figure for what we had to do. And I must say I was very grateful for that, because polish is something that dance has to have.
The sets and the costumes had to be coordinated with the number too. They
Yes.
had to be planned along with the number, didn't they? Was that at the very inception?
And as I danced the routines with Fred, I would have to, at rehearsal, I'd have to break off and go up and fit the costume. And so there were so many interruptions, and the time would be going by, and I hadn't done enough rehearsal. That's a very sinking feeling sometimes. You think, I haven't rehearsed this enough. So, because I love rehearsals. Because I love to work. I'm a workaholic.